Yeah. Okay. So this is obviously the New York sessions where we are going to take some trades in this time. So okay. So from the top-down analysis, we can make some sorts of a clue to take the appropriate trade, right? So let me delete all at first and need to do a appropriate analysis on gold. So, okay, here we go. Uh, so from the daily perspectives on gold, what we can see is from the daily perspective, the gold is moving up by creating a support at this point, which is all about like if I measure this range, which is 3930 is the point, right? Where gold printing and trying to moving up, and there is a resistance at this point where we need to be very very conscious, like it's all about like 4027, right? So in between this range 3930 to 4030 means it's a 100 point range and is a very crucial point from the daily perspective. Likewise, if we look at it from the weekly perspective, we can see that the candle is trying to pushing down, no problem. So from the 4 hour perspective, okay, from daily perspective, it's obviously moving up, headed towards 4030 and trying to retrace back in the zone. So from the 4 hour perspective, we can see that the 4 hour candle, yeah, there is something we can see here. So basically for created the resistance at this point, which is all about 4015 is the point where 4 hour candle is trying to create the resistance, and in the left hand as well we can see this resistance, right? So the better idea would be in between this range we can see some sorts of trade to be taken, which is all about like a still 190 pips, but from the 1 hour perspective, the candle moving down like this means it's a perfect impulse entry from the 1 hour perspective, right? So it's a perfect impulse entry at this point to continue to price push down. So it's an impulse entry from the 1 hour perspective by putting the stop loss above this 1 hour candle. But from the 30 minute, what we can see is from the 30 minute, there is not a sufficient confirmations to go for a sale. Either this candle is trying to pushing down, no problem. But at the same time, we need to be very, very cautious because we are planning to take an appropriate trade today. So this is the point where we can expect a support to be formed at this point, right? Which is all about 3986. And from the 15-minute perspective, it is trying to creating the lower high at this point and trying to push down like this. So need to be very, very realistic at this point. No need to take any FOMO of these candle pushing down because we need to wait for a good market structures form so that we can take a trade for sale. We are expecting the candle to print like a bullish, then like this type of move, right? Then we're expecting the bearish candle to be formed like this so that we can expect a move like this in a downtrend. But other than that, if you miss this trade, you don't need to flow in FOMO. So need to be very, very realistic towards the market at this point where you can get a resistance at this point, which is 4016, and this is the support range. And we need to be very very cautious, like wise if I see the news today, do you have any news, like any news today? Let me see. Okay. Let me see the news today. Any news going on today? Let me see. I think there is no any news today. Last time I checked, it's a Thursday, November 6, 2025, and we're looking for the news, but actually today is no news, and tomorrow, Friday, is obviously the NFP news on Friday, right? November 7. No, unemployment. There is no NFP news on tomorrow as well. So we need to wait to see the good market structures at this point so that we can make a good entry, right? It's all about waiting. We don't need to rush in the market. Yeah, here we go. So if we miss this trade, it's time to wait for the confirmations. For sale, we must wait for candle to print like bullies like this, like sorry, like this. Next candle printing like bullies like this, and then next we are expecting the candle to create the resistance at this point so that we can go for a sell like this. Other than that, we need to wait for the market structures. For buy, I think need to think more on buy. Let's see. Since market is in the very critical range at this point, rejecting back to the zone. So from the 30-minute perspective, we can see that there is no clue to go for any trade. From the 4 hour, it's been moving down, no problem at this point. Okay, still need to wait for a good market structures to be formed at first so that we can go for a sell. And the second thing that we are waiting for a sale is if this candle goes like this body candle, a small body candle, or the huge weak rejections from the top, then we can expect the impulse entry to the next candle to continue to push down, which is also called the impulse entry. So impulse entry is something that you are not waiting for the confirmations and you executed the trade towards the market directions. So the conditions should be body in this candle, body need to be small, and if it's make the big wick rejections, then it would not the problem. But body should be small for sell like this. If you look at it on a 1 hour perspective, this is impulse entry, right? Body is small, so you took a sale, then you can get these chunks in the market. Yeah. Need to be very, very realistic to the market at this point. No need to get in FOMO. Need to be very, very realistic at this point to get. Yeah, need to wait for the good market structures to be formed. Mhm. Him for training. Yeah. Okay. So I put it in my head. Yeah. Most Exodus. Bakargo again. Che close anni come ti hai vita. Yeah. Oh, scary. That's what it is. Just $30 trades. So let's see if this candle creating the bullish candle having a small body and huge weak rejections like this, like this is a bullish candle and this type of weak rejections to the downtrend, then we'll probably go for a sell to the next candle after opening and creating some sorts of a wick so that we can expect this type of move. Other than that, need to wait for a good market structures. Nothing need to be worried at this point. The next support that we can expect the market is all about like 3968 range. And if we measure from this range, it's all about like how many pips? 230 pips. So it's a good range. But we need to wait for the candle to create like this small body candle having the huge weak rejections like this so that we can go for a sale like this. Other than that, need to wait for the good market structures. For a sell, we need to wait for a lower high to be formed at first. And for buy, obviously, it's not recommended at this point because the sessions trend is trying to change at this point. Okay. Yeah, still waiting. And the 15-minute candle is about to close within a 6 minutes. So it's the time to see something from this point. All right. Let's see if this candle rejected and printing like this, we'll go for a sell into the next candle for the impulse entry. Other than that, need to wait, right? So if you want, I will also put this sell stop right at this point as well. so that we can get this move. So this is pending order. I'm going for a 0.02 lot, and the price would be obviously like at this point, which is all about 39.90 would be the price. 39.90 would be the price range for a sell stop, right? And the stop loss, yeah, stop loss. We can manage the stop loss after closing the candle, no problem. TP, TP will handle it after the executions, right? 39.90, 39.94, and 30. What it shows like this, 39.90. Yeah, I think this is sell stop, right? Yeah. If the next candle broke below this range, then we'll probably go for a sale. No problem for that. So let me adjust the TP here. TP would be somewhere else. I think this will continue to trying to push down to fill these wicks as well. And TP might be somewhere else. And this is the okay range where we are expecting price to push down, right? Okay, it's all about waiting 90% of the time and executing the trade 10% of the time. So it's a long game. Let's see whether this candle close like this or not. It's biggest questions at this point. Need to be very, very realistic. If it's close like this candle, I will probably go for a sale. Other than that, nothing. I put a sell stop for around like 0.02 lot. Let's see how this candle actually going to close at this point. If it's close what I want to close, then probably we'll go for a sale. Other than that, just need to wait, no problem. From the 15-minute perspective, yeah, the body size should be small and these weak rejections could be the good one, no problem, no issue at all. But yeah, need to wait. So our into is somewhere else. And stop loss, I will put accordingly, like middle in the range. That's a stop loss. Let's see. Let's see the real trade in gold. If the body is bigger, then I'm not going to go for a sell at this point because I will go for 30 minutes and wait for a good confirmations. And in New York sessions, we're expecting a high volume, so we need to be we need to take the trade in 15 minutes as well because on volume time you can get the confirmations on 15 minutes as well. Oh, 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 oh. Need to wait for the good market structures to be formed at this point. Other than that, need to wait for the good confirmation. Since the body of the 15-minute candle is bigger than the wick, that's why it's not a relevant idea to go for a sell at this point. That's why I'm going to cancel this trade for a sale. So I am moving towards the 30-minute candle. If the 30-minute candle close like this, then probably I will go for a sale. Other than that, need to wait. Just wait. No need to worry at this point. So from the 4 hour perspective, the candle broke the low of the previous candle, and there is probability that this candle fill the wick. So for a sale, we need to see like this or this. If this candle close bullish, I'm not going for buy, and I'm expecting the next candle to print like a bearish so that I can go for a sale after forming a lower high. So that is the two regions, that is the two conditions that I'm going to execute my trade on the basis of the pre-plan, right? Other than that, nothing to do. So YouTube guys, are you watching? How do you feel? We'll go in live stream in YouTube on each day from next week onwards as well. So if you guys have any questions, any queries, you can put on chat so that I can help you as a professional trader. Yeah, so that would be great if you write the comments in the chat sections in YouTube as well. Yeah, just waiting for a candle to creating like this structure so that we can go for the impulse entry in the trend and the overall trend. And I'm not saying overall the trend, but I will say it's a session trends, right? It's a New York sessions, and the overall New York sessions is in the downtrend. So we are expecting that the next candle, this current candle will close like this for a, yeah, impulse entry in the trend. But other than that, need to wait. Nothing we can do here at the point. Since there is no news in this week, so this is the best week to execute the trade. Since we don't have any trades, even though in Friday, which is November 7, we don't have any news on tomorrow as well. And today also we didn't have any news. So I think we need to wait for the good market structures to be formed right at this point so that we can execute the trade. And obviously, we'll have a gold simulation sessions in Sunday at the evening time. So don't miss it out. If you want to join the simulation sessions, then you need to comment below on the YouTube comment sections, or you need to be a member in the Tradopedia Actually, we have also the Discord like this. If you look at here, this is the Discord that we have. This is normal discussions where people can post the charts like this. This is the normal discussions on Tradeopedia, on the trade talks, right? So yeah, Asian session, London session, New York sessions, you can get like this in this group. So any simulation sessions, you can get the link over here for the Sunday simulation sessions in gold. So that's an amazing platform that we had created. It's all free for the new trader as well, because we want to help the new traders to effectively execute the trade and explore the trading activities in the near future. So that's the thing that we are planning to offer you guys. So trading activities in the near future. So that's the Yeah, we're still waiting, and it's all about like a 6:51 time Dubai here, and it's still 9 minutes to go. If this candle closing like this, then probably I'll go for a sale. That's not an issue. Other than that, need to be very, very realistic and need to be very, very patient here at the moment, right? Yeah. Still waiting for the good confirmations, and we didn't get the confirmations yet, as we have already Uh, I think we have only 7 minutes left to candle close, like a 30-minute candle. Likewise, the 1 hour candle as well, because 1 hour candle is in bearish mood. So for our bearish daily, obviously it's bullish, and for from the 30-minute perspective, it's trying to close like this. If this close like this, I'll go for sale definitely. So need to wait still for the next 5 minutes to candle to close so that we can take a trade. Other than that, need to be very, very patient to this market, right? So that's the basic things that you need to build so that you can make the money in the near futures as well. So these are the things that you need to consider, right? Okay. These are the things that you need to consider, right? Okay, candle is about to close as per my own directions. as per my own analysis, and if this candle closing the small body having a large weak rejections like this, then definitely I'll go for a sell, no problem. So only 5 minutes. It's the 30-minute candle is about to close within the first. Okay, okay. Only we have remaining the 5 minutes, and from the 15-minute perspective as well, if this candle closing like a bearish, then we can go for a sale. Yeah. So this is the crucial zone. So that's the point. So from the 4 hour perspective as well, okay, not the 4 hour, from the daily perspective as well, if this candle retraces back to the zone at this point, like breaking the high of the previous candle, so there is probability that this candle will continue to push down, right? So the overall breakout becomes okay, fake out. So need to be wait for the 30-minute perspective. So I'm basically expecting these candle to form like this so that I can go for a sale. Other than that, need to be wait. This is the last 5 minutes that I need to maintain my level of patience. If I could not maintain the level of patience at this point, then there would not be any meaning to be a trader, right? So this is the, we had already been waiting for more than 30 minutes. And finally, the candle is trying to close like this. If this close and broke the low of the current candle, like a previous candle, if the next 30-minute candle broke this label, then I will probably go for a sale. No problem for that. Yeah, let me fix the uh, sale, right? Let me fix the pending order, sell stop. This is the sell stop. Okay, price would be like a 39. How much? 39.90 would be the price. 39.90 would be the price, no problem. 39.90 would be the price. Stop loss might be, yeah, in the middle in the range, like a 95, 50 pips. And the TP would be 39.80. 39.80 would be the TP. And I am personally waiting for the trade to be executed right at this point. So within a 3 minutes, the candle will close. 30-minute. From the 1 hour perspective as well, it's down, no problem. So from the 30-minute, if the candle, next candle broke below this low, I will definitely go for a sale. Yeah, this label, which is all about like a 39.89, right? 39.89 would be the point where I plan to sell. Let's take a good breath here. Okay. We got a candle trying to close what we are expecting at this point. And if this candle closing like this, then there would make sense to go for a sell in a impulse entry into the, okay, which trade into the trend, right? So, oh, only 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, and this 30-minute candle will close. So need to wait at this point whether this candle is able to close like this or not. So that's the main thing that we are waiting. If this happen, then we'll go probably for a sale. And it's about a minute candle exactly trying to close like we expect to close at this point. भाई लोग गौर से देखो, candle is about to close like exactly what we want to close so that we can go for a sale. So yeah, that's the amazing part. Yeah, if you guys stays in the market for a longer time like us, then you're probably guessing the situations exactly what we guess at the current time, because it's all about the experience and that you had and how much you time spent to the market, right? Yeah, probably I'll go for the sell stop at this point, right? This is the sell stop here. Okay, it would be great if this candle Okay, trying to create the week at first and break the low of the previous candle. That would be the great cases for us. Yeah, if this candle move up, creating the wick and then break the low of the previous candle, then it would be the great idea to go for a sale. So I'm expecting that this candle need to create the wick at first so that it could be the valid idea to go the price down. Yeah. So initially I'm expecting this candle to create the wick at first so that we can go for a sale. Yeah, that's the point. I am planning to wait for a candle to create the wick at first so that we can go for a sale. But this candle is trying to break the low of the previous candle without creating the wick means, yeah, don't know. Yeah, go move up, push up. No push down right at this point. I want wick to get the confirmations. Ooh, it's about to execute. And now finally executed the trade and need to see how it work out. Yeah, it's pushing down, no problem. Already pushed down, but I need to take the entries at this point. But I'm expecting this candle to create the wick at first. It didn't create the wick, so I'm not sure at this point. But let's see what will actually going to happen. I will manage the risk as well because this candle didn't create any wick at this point and already moved around like 37, 38 pips, 37, 38. If I get 40, 40, 40, I will close a half positions if this reaches up to 40 because it didn't create any wick. Yeah, trying to push down, no problem, baby. Come on, push down. 24 pips. Yeah, already moved down like around like how many pips? That's the point where I want to close half. Put my stop loss at break even. Yeah, I think it's about to hit my TP. Yeah, it's about to hit my TP right at the point. It's a live trade sessions that I took. And finally, it's about to hit my TP. So, see, that's the trade that I took. Congratulations. Because it fill the wick. And initially, I'm expecting this candle to fill the wick. So, this is something very interesting, right? Yeah. So if I mention you the logic, why I close so early, because this candle didn't create any wick to the topper side. So there is probability that anytime this candle could be rejecting, right? It's all about like 89 pips, baby, pips. Got, we got it. So it's the live trading sessions that we took and made up printing a money from this point to this level, which is amazing part in the live trading sessions. Once you build this type of confidence, then probably you will move and yeah, it will push down no problem till 39.68. But this candle didn't create any wick to the topper side. That's why I close everything at this point. But need to be very, very realistic towards the market. It's all about like 98 pips. I close everything on 84 pips, right? That's the huge chunks that I got. But anytime there is probability that this candle will rejecting. So yeah, that's the thing. And if you watch like this regularly, you will able to learn a lot of knowledge about the forex trading. And that's the amazing part. So if I show you my trade history, okay, just want to show the trade labels at this point. Yeah, this is the trade we executed and close everything at this point. So that's the interesting part, right? That's an interesting part that we have. So amazing. Amazing trade that we took on live stream. Let me post this on my, okay, let me post this on my Discord group as well. So if you want to learn like these skills, come on, you need to engage in my team that is Turtlepedia. So simulation session, not simulation sessions. This is okay, normal discussions. Where is the normal discussion group? I think normal discussion group. Okay, I'll put it here. Yeah, I will put this here. You will also get the Zoom link so that you can lively talk to me as well, like this. So, yeah, impulse entry in the train. Anyone explain, please? Anyone explain, please? I took this trade on YouTube live stream. If you guys want to learn and on, then please join on live stream from next time. Live stream from next time. Yeah, that's an amazing group that I'm trying to build. And no matter these days, yeah, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but very soon this community will grown up and we will build a good community and a bigger community in the industry. So we took the first trade, got a profit, done for the day, and I'm going to sign up from this live stream. If you guys want to get this type of live stream and the sessions, and if you want to ask any queries, then you can easily contact me. Yeah, from the Tradopedia. Yeah. So this much for today, and I'm going to end these sessions. Yeah, thank you so much for